everybody, and hope you're having a great start to your day. If you're coming on live, as always, pop into the comments, say hi and where you're tuning in from, or hashtag live, hashtag replay. If you are watching this on the replay, please feel free to tag some people, share this video, like, love, support, react, and respond to this any which way you want to let me know that you resonated with it. And if we're not yet connected on LinkedIn, please do head over to my LinkedIn profile, turn my LinkedIn notification bell on, but also please do make sure that you also engage in my content, follow button, all those things so we can stay better connected. And also just a reminder, if you type the word waitlist in the chat, you will have the opportunity to get on the wait list for our brand new book that comes out in about 2.5 weeks. It's called The Feel Good Business Model. It is a book that my wife and I wrote together collaboratively. And just to kind of show you what it looks like, this is what the book is going to look like. It is actually at our publisher right now. So this is basically teaching you how we have structured and built our company to work 3 days a week, high profit, low overhead, high revenue, the systems and the structure that we have in place. So if you would like to get on the wait list, just type the word wait list in the chat. But also, if you purchase the book the week that it does come out, which is the week of March 25th, it actually drops Tuesday, March 26th. You will get discounted pricing. It's 99 cents for the Kindle and only $3.99 for the paperback. Normally, it's going to be around $18.99. There's also going to be a hardback version, which is also going to be severely discounted, probably around $5.99. And for those that do purchase it, let us know you purchased it by posting it on social media and tagging us, leaving an honest rating and review on Amazon. You'll have the opportunity to win some great prizes from us for supporting the book launch. So again, all you have to do is drop the word waitlist in the chat and we will get that to you. So what we're going to be talking about today are the 3 best ways to properly utilize LinkedIn polls. And I promise you, if you follow these 3 things, you will see positive results. So buckle up and let's dive on in. So hey everyone, Scott Aaron here. So we are talking about the 3 best ways to utilize LinkedIn polls. Now, if you are coming on live, and if you can hear me and see me, please do drop a Y or a yes in the chat. But more importantly, the people that are on here live or on the replay, if you conduct LinkedIn polls weekly on LinkedIn, drop a Y or a yes or an N or a no. So Y or a yes, N or a no. If you do or do not currently conduct LinkedIn polls, and I'm going to give you the 3 ways to best utilize these polls because, again, market research, finding out what your audience is struggling with, finding out areas of pain related to a business issue or problem, finding out things that your audience wants to know about or needs to know about. You can't find those things out without proper market research. And that's why LinkedIn polls are so powerful, because they provide you that market research. So if you are conducting LinkedIn polls every week or often, just drop a Y or a yes or N or a no. So let's go over the 3 best ways to utilize LinkedIn polls. Now, so here's the thing. And my nose is running a little bit, so pardon me. Now, it's real life, people. This is live, so when your nose is running, and you got to catch it. So anyway, You don't want to ask your audience things that are A, difficult to answer, and B, have nothing to do with how you can help them. You're not going to ask people, how do you take your coffee, with or without milk? What animal do you like better, a dog or a cat? That does nothing. You want to ask questions that relate to specific pain points within the profession, industry, or client that you are looking to serve. Now, with that in mind, so if that's clear and if that makes sense, just drop a Y or a yes. I just want to make sure that I have no audio or visual issues. So if anyone that's on here live, if you can just type Y or yes in the chat, just so I make sure that you guys can hear me and see me clearly. I don't want to have to restart this because this is a juicy one, and I want to make sure that you can hear me and see me clearly. So if someone that's on here live could just drop a Y or a yes in the chat, that would mean the world to me, just so I know that everything is coming through okay. So with that in mind, make sure that your question is easy to answer. Thank you, Michelle. Oh, I meant Y or yes, but that will work as well. Thank you, Michelle. You're the best. So here's the thing. I've seen people create LinkedIn polls where it becomes a very challenging question to answer. It's too granular, it's too high level, and it's most importantly too long. If it takes your audience a significant amount of time to answer a question, they're not going to answer it. So let me show you an example. I'm going to show you an example. So this was a poll that I did right here. So I did this yesterday, and I asked my audience, do you prefer in-person or online networking events? So this is a networking group that I'm in. So obviously I asked a very easy question, and it prompted 157 responses already. 86% said that they prefer in-person networking events compared to online. And there were some comments below, people in person, combination of both. This person says both. So I always write back. I always comment back to these people, which is something you guys always want to do as well. Now, the fact of the matter is what I can do with this information. Number one, now that I see that 86% are drawn more towards in-person, I can do some content to back this up. The 3 best ways to maximize your efforts when networking in person, or 3 unknown benefits of networking online compared to in person. So you're using these questions that are very easy to answer to prompt market research for additional content that you're going to create. So if that is clear, and if that makes sense, just type the word clear in the chat. Also, if you're coming on late, please do say hi and where you're tuning in from, or hashtag live, hashtag replay. If you are watching this in on the replay, tag some people, share this video, like, love, support, react, and respond to this any which way you want to let me know that you've resonated. And if we're not yet connected on LinkedIn, head over to my LinkedIn profile, hit my follow button, and then turn my LinkedIn bell on so you don't miss any of my content. Thank you, Michelle. You are the best. Also, just a reminder that if you would like to get on the wait list for our brand new co-authored book, myself and my wife, Nancy, it's called The Feel Good Business Model. We're going to teach you everything, soup to nuts, nuts and bolts of everything that you need to do to streamline and scale your business. All you have to do is type the word waitlist in the chat. We will send you the link to get on the wait list because the book does drop on Tuesday, March 26th. There's going to be discounted pricing all that week. 99 cents for the Kindle, $3.99 for the paperback, $5.99 for the hardback, all that week, plus prizes given out to those that support the book, purchase it, post it on social media by tagging us and also leaving an honest rating and review. So all you have to do is type the word waitlist in the chat, and obviously we will get you on that. Now, so the first thing again is make sure your question is easy to answer. It could be yes or no answers, right? It could be just one or two answers and responses like that. So the easier and more direct your question is to the right group of people that are seeing it, the more responses you're going to get. Just to kind of give you an idea, I did another one later that day in my general network. 37 votes, but listen, I said, what do you do more of for personal or business development? And this is a myriad of everything. This was another group. What social media platform is your next go-to platform outside of LinkedIn? 72 votes. SEO expert. How often are you doing market research for new SEO strategies? 57 votes. It's a little mixture of everything. So I'm asking very simple and easy questions that are easy to answer. People always say, Scott, how do I get more people to respond and engage in my polls? Well, first, go back and see if it's simple for these people to answer the questions. The more complex and the more difficult you make the poll question to answer, the less likely they're going to. So if that's clear and if that makes sense, just drop a Y or a yes in the chat, and let's move on to tip number 2. So tip number 2, what you're going to do is you're going to post 1 to 2 poll questions in relevant groups that you're in. So if you are, okay, I want to take you through a little bit of an exercise first. So this becomes super, super clear. I want to take you through an exercise first. So in the chat, drop in the comments what industry or what profession you are a part of. So in the comments, type the profession or the industry that you are a part of. So just to give you guys some context about this, it's important for you to first start with the profession or industry because that will tell you what groups are best to join. So if anybody wants to do this exercise with me, all you have to do, and I'm going to guide you through it. So for people that want better understanding and clarity, just drop in the chat the industry or the profession that you are in or that you serve from either a client, customer, product, service, or deliverable aspect, because you have to start with that first. So for me, I'm in a lot of networking groups. I'm in a lot of SEO, content groups, marketing groups, social media strategy groups, mindset groups, because these are all things that not only I'm aligned with, but things that are taught in the programs that my wife and I have. So when you can clearly define the profession or industry that you serve best, you go and you join a few groups that are relevant to it. And then what you're going to do is 1 to 2 times a week, just like I'm showing you here, you are going to go in. So right here, this is a networking group that I'm in. And I showed you this already. This is an SEO group that I'm in. This is a marketing communication group that I'm in, right? This is another SEO group that I'm in. I'm going to go down further. SEO group, networking group, SEO group, business development group. This was a great one. This was from last week. What do you feel is the true missing link between sales and marketing? Being clear on your business, clear on your offer, clear on your goals. 109 votes. 43 being clear on your goals is actually what won. So what I do is, my strategy is I want to connect with and get in front of a core demographic of people that would relate to the poll question. So you can still ask your general population on LinkedIn because it goes out to your network. And you should still do that at least once a week just to get some general market research from your network. But I would say in a deeper context, make sure that 1 to 2 poll questions a week are being posted in relevant groups that you're in. Just like I showed you here, business development, SEO, marketing, right? Networking. Those are all things that I teach, I know, I specialize in. So I'm going to post questions in there that really hit certain pain points within the individuals in that group. So if that's clear and if that makes sense, just drop a Y or a yes in the chat. Again, if you're jumping on late, please do. Love to hear from you. Say hi and where you're tuning in from. Or hashtag live, hashtag replay. If you're watching this on the replay, so I know to go back and say hello later. Tag some people, share this video, like, love, support, react and respond to this any which way you want. Don't forget to go to my LinkedIn profile, hit my follow button, turn my LinkedIn notification bell on. And also, just a reminder, don't forget, if you would like to get on the wait list for our brand new book that comes out 2 weeks from this Tuesday coming up, the 26th of March, just drop the word wait list so you can get discounted pricing the week that it comes out. Now, the third and final thing that you're going to do is within the poll questions that you post. So the one to your general network, right? The ones that you're posting in the relevant groups, message if you can, if you're connected to them, or just send a connection request to 1 to 2 people per day who engaged in your poll. This is the beauty of LinkedIn. So what I can do here is I can click on these 157 votes. And what I can do is, here's in person. So Tatiana, she's a friend of mine. But what I can do is I can go through and I'm only going to really connect with and send messages to people that are in my scope, people that I can either collaborate or network with, or could be a potential client later on down the road. So I'm going to go down here just really quickly. Let's see, marketing leader. So brand and marketing executive. That's a good one. So I'm going to click on Nina. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to send her a connection request. I'm going to add a note, right? So I'm going to add a note. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, hi, Nina. I just wanted to thank you for voting in my poll in the network after work group that we are in. Hope to connect with you at some point. Have a great day. That's it. And then I'm going to hit done. That easy. Now, let me go back and I'm going to share this screen again. Now, if I find someone right here. So Bob, he is a first connection of mine. So I can send him a direct message and watch what it does. So I'm going to hit this right here. So when I hit send message, it's actually going to populate where I'm sending this message from. So when I click on message, it's going to include right here where this is correlated from. And it's coming from the Network After Work business networking group poll question. Hi, Bob. I just wanted to say thank you so much for voting in my poll in the networking group that we are in. If I can be of any service to you or your business, don't hesitate to reach out. Or if you would like to explore how we can best support each other on LinkedIn, just let me know. That's simple. Just planting seeds, just leaving people better. And that's why it's so powerful and it's so important to make sure that you are asking questions that are easy to answer, that you are posting these easy to answer polls in relevant groups where you'll get more people to vote because it's relevant to them. But then the easier it is to answer and the more relevant is to that group, then that way you can then message or connect and build your network with either ideal clients or business allies. So again, those are the 3 best ways to utilize LinkedIn polls and what I have seen really work recently. So again, make sure your poll question is easy to answer. Post 1 to 2 poll questions in relevant groups that you are in, and then message or connect if you're not obviously connected to them with 1 to 2 people per day who engaged in your poll the way that I showed you. Just add a very simple, nurturing note or a nurturing message, no sales pitch, nothing like that. Just let the person know that you're there and you're appreciative and thankful, obviously, for them supporting you and the poll question that you asked. Again, one last time, if you would like to join our book waitlist, just drop the word waitlist in the chat. We will send you that link for discounted pricing on our brand new book that comes out on March 26th, all that week. It's called The Feel Good Business Model. We would love for you guys to have your hands on it. Also, just a reminder, do comment below. What was your biggest takeaway from today's training? I would love to hear from you. I do hope you found today's training helpful. Love and gratitude to each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you next time.